How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another League of Legends video, and we're playing Support Soraka on the PBE currently. Before I continue, I want to show you guys the runes we're running. We're running an Airy page, as you always do, with Mana Flow, Transcendence, Gathering Storm, Second Wind, and Revitalize. We are going to be running this page and experimenting, or at least learning, I should say, how the new item Dawncore works. We're going to be building that as a second item, because I know that Moonstone is still in this game. Mythics are not available anymore. They've actually removed that for the new season. And I'm happy about that, because I would like to have a little bit more variety in my builds and not have to worry about building one core item, or at least being able to build both Moonstone and Shurelya's, for example, in a game. But since we are seeing Dawncore, and I love heal and shield power, I'm going to go with the Moonstone Dawncore and get as much healing done as possible this game. We have an Aurelion Soul and Swain on our team, so two high damage scaling champions that require a lot of sustain and crowd control in order to execute properly. And we want to keep them alive, let them do a lot of work. Looks like Zoe's already gotten first blooded, no problem. We're going to keep getting our pokes out at least. We have Exhaust. We're also... this is a new PBE account. I haven't had PBE before about 2 weeks from now, I think it is that I've had this account. And I only have quick play available. Thankfully I was able to get Soraka and be able to pick my runes, and I'm happy that I was able to get this skin for virtually free, because they give RP when you're playing on PBE. So I decided to play Immortal Journey Soraka. But I am experiencing that heal and shield power seems to be significantly weaker, not because of the items, but because of how much damage there is in the game currently. And I think they're doing some maintenances and patches and fixes to items so far. Like the current patch that is being played right now isn't complete necessarily. It's still being tested. That's what PBE is for, to keep testing. So we're kind of just stuck down here. I am loving how the map is looking as well, with how much more space there is, how much more lane presence there is, how there's a balance in bushes and vision control. And I also love how the towers have like a lane next to them now. So it's like you are able to have multiple different escape routes or engage routes. Looks like this Riven's not really farming, but she's just focused on killing, and Zoe is getting too pressured for it. I'm gonna go and put another... Just gonna exhaust in case she wants to dive in a little more. Or flash to continue. I didn't burn my flash for it. I'm gonna use both my potions here. I'm also gonna go and try and drop a ward once this wave pushes. Let's go drop a ward over in Tribush, even though it looks like jungler's top side. Yeah, their jungler's top side. We can try and get another Q poke out. Alright, we'll just use this as a shove then. We can go back. If you guys haven't noticed as well, there is a new support item. If you guys haven't checked out any PvE gameplay as yet, it's called a World Atlas. And it's actually a combination of Spell Thieves and Relic Shield. So you're able to either last hit or poke the enemy for gold. And instead of getting the credit for the gold and sharing it with your ally entirely, you're only getting 20 gold per hitting the minion, while giving the full gold to your ally. And the charges come up pretty quickly, I would say. We're already at 259 gold. The enemy Yumi has 258, so pretty much the same so far. So it looks like supports are able to get their support quests done pretty quickly. And then once you complete your support item to 1,000 gold, you actually have 5 different support paths to go down. The best support one that I see for Soraka is the Dream Maker, which gives you 2 bubbles. I'm going to grab this cannon for Aurelion Soul here. See how you can actually execute minions still with the World Atlas, which I think is really cool. We're just warding to develop pressure. I'm going to poke with an E. Going to give a heal here. Looks like Samira might be getting caught. We'll give a movement speed buff to Sejuani. Ooh, I did not mean to grab that kill, but my E seemed to, and Ares seemed to have done enough damage to take that. So me and Aurelion Soul do have a kill. Great. We're going to shove this bot wave here so it goes faster into tower and faster to push for us. Looks like A Soul's going to go after the Riven. I'm going to get a plate here. What is this tower buff here? I see a... Was I hitting with Touch of the Void? Another passive applying true damage? I think I was. So Touch of the Void shows you apply a true damage to, over time affect the structures increased by each stack of Touch of the Void. I don't know how that builds. It doesn't really say how it builds up, but it's another interesting concept here. I'm just going to use another E so I can get another mana flow proc. I did not realize she was going to stay rooted there. I thought she was going to get out of it, which is why I missed. I don't know. Actually, I could have thrown it back a little further. I don't know why I missed. Looks like we're afraid of a jungler coming. Riven is 4-0. So she's going to be annoying later on. Alright, I'm going to slow the Samira. I could have put a ward down. Oh, Yumi's trying to kill me here. Alright, perfect. And Zoe gets a shutdown as well. I could have ulted her, but it didn't look like I needed to. Our support quest is completed. I'm going to help Aurelion Soul shove this. There's another minion back here. Good, we hit that. I don't have any potions, that's fine. Swain looks like he's getting out. I can just drop wards in the meantime. Clear out this one. I do have... I think we might just want to get out of here, right? Oh, Riven's here. I don't think this is worth pursuing. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Okay, I think I'm out. Woo! Positioning is so key. Look at that salvation movement speed as well. Unfortunately, movement got the Mountain Drake, but at least Riven doesn't grab a kill. We should be okay. I am 100 gold off from my Moonstone. Unfortunately, I don't know if I want to wait for this. We can observe the map while we wait for the gold, I think. I think it would be a lot better to go into the fight with a completed Moonstone, so we'll just watch the map for a little bit. Swain's fighting the Gnar. I think he should be fine. He's got a Archangel Staff currently, and... Ooh. Oh? I think he managed to grab a kill as well. Perfect. Nice, a 1-for-1 there. Moonstone completed. I don't have my ultimate, so please be careful. Having Moonstone completed now is quite early. A slow on the Samira. Yeah, I did tell him to be patient. Does he have teleport? I do have my W. Just let me heal you up a little bit, buddy. Because I don't want you to lose out on all this experience and gold here. Looks like Sejuani is clearing up the Void Grubs, which I don't know what they do. I think they add the pushing power early on. So what I do like about the support quest as well is that if you're hitting a ranged minion, I'm gonna go Sejuani and ult there since there's my allies collapsing. Nice. We happen to get another kill. And Sejuani lives. I get a lot of experience for that. But since you're able to last hit, you're not getting the 14 gold from a ranged minion, for example. Okay. Exhaust is necessary there, but at least we didn't get ulted. I do have my silence again. We managed to get a Q. We're going to not heal Aurelion Soul so we get the full value of the self-heal. I think she's going to try again. I do want to bait her so that she can use her ultimate and I'll silence it. But I don't think she's going to fall for it. I'm going to drop a ward here just in case. Yuumi is going to give me another Q. Amazing. Ooh. I don't know why you tried using your dash there. We're going to back out, it looks like. We can get our CDR shoes. It looks like they dropped the price from 950 to 900 for Lucidity. Which, that still gives... It gives 12 Summoner Spell Haste instead of... Oh, they give a 15 Ability Haste instead of 20. And then 12 Summoner Spell Haste. So I think the Summoner Spell Haste is still the same. I wonder if this is going to be an FF15. If it is, we'll queue for another one. But I kind of want to get into a match where Dawncore is expressed with the Moonstone, and we can see how much healing and shielding we do. We're very close to completing our Runic Compass. I could have probably watched my Zoe and given her an ultimate, but... Alright, so we baited her and had her do all that, but she did a ton of damage to me. Now that we're out of combat, we get to apply Dream Maker, which gives a blue Dream Bubble and purple Dream Bubble. I walked into that one. The Dream Maker will give a blue bubble to block damage and a purple bubble to help your ally deal damage. Almost similar to Echoes of Helia, excepting you're just applying it strictly to your ally. And not for yourself, as like a combat amplification. Which I think it's really nice to pair it with Aerie. The other support items we can look into in future videos, depending on the characters we pick. Get another self-heal. Now, if you keep in mind, the only heal and shield power that we're going to be able to get right now with Moonstone is only from our revitalized passive. Rune, I should say. Because they took out the mythic passives of Moonstone, and they do not have heal and shield power on Moonstone itself. Which I think it would be kind of broken if they did, because you're already doing such like a chain boost. So that's where we're going to get Dawncore second. I would love to go help my team, but I feel like staying with Aurelion Sol might be the best play right now. Keeping the Samira in check as well. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of Qs here. So she's built the Zazak's Realm Spike, and that's a damage support item. Let me drop some wards before I leave. Ooh, I do not want to show my face any further. We're going to back out. We're going to start working on Dawncore. Gonna grab a Amplifying Tome and Glowing Moat. Looks like Riven should be dead there. And a Rift Herald being used. or contested. What I noticed that Rift Herald does now is that you actually put your own character in Rift Herald and direct it into a tower that you're going to go for. I'm coming back down to Aurelion Soul, so I can just heal you. Let me look back at the support item anyway. Dealing ability damage to a champion causes an explosion at the current location that damage to target nearby enemies and does max health damage. That's actually really cool. Oh, we didn't get to look at the Rift Herald. But the Rift Herald, you charge it into a tower, and it will actually... excuse me. It will actually pop you out the second you hit a tower. So you get to, like, throw it into a direction of your choosing, instead of it being forced automatically down a lane, which I think it gives a little bit more player control, and it's a little more fun to use. Alright, we've got Max W. Riven's back mid.
Is within reach.
So far we've chain healed 783. So let's look at our stats so far as well. Yeah, still at 5% heal and shield power.
Your turret has been destroyed.
What also is a little upsetting is that we can't actually get the high heal and shield power values unless we build heal and shield power items strictly. So Redemption and Mikhail's Blessing actually have additional heal and shield power again. Because I had to compensate, right, with removing the Mythic passive from Moonstone. When we go back to the shop, I'll show you guys, because I don't want to lose focus here on the map. Alright, so she has been taken out of... That's sad. Alright, we all shouldn't be committing too hard down here. Is Swain dead? Looks like he's okay. They're diving him? I'll give him an ultimate and see if he can sustain that. Okay, he held on for a while for my team to go and reinforce that. There's an Amumu here. I'm running. Amumu ghosted on me. That's okay. I don't expect Asol to leave me there, but it's okay. I totally understand. Let's get another glowing mote for ability haste. Our ability haste is currently at 68. So let's take a look at the Redemption. Redemption, 15 ability haste, 200 health, 15% heal and shield power, 12% heal and shield power from Mikhail's as well, along with ability haste. I think they always gave ability haste, heal and shield power. But what I'm forgetting is that it wasn't ability haste that it had anymore. Sorry. So, I correct myself there. Asol's gonna go topside. Alright, we can leave him alone and work with our team. I think that's fine as well.
Expectations must be shared with water.
Now, is Gnar gonna go all out? Oh, Swain's gonna go on him. Gnar's pretty fast. He's got fleet? Yeah, he's got fleet. Riven's taking tower. I wonder if I can pinch this.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Thank you for not taking my control ward. I greatly appreciate that. We'll drop one there.
Intuition isn't the loneliest, but it's close.
Yeah, damage has been a little overtuned, I think. I think they're just trying to balance the removal of the Mythic passive and get these items all into a better position. Silence the Samira. Something that I kind of fail to do on in my ranked games is silence Samira the second that her ultimate goes off. But I'm learning to be more patient now and wait for it to come. It was also a 3v1, so I gotta take it my time instead of her rushing out. I think I can silence them both, keep them in place. Well, only a Mumu stayed in place. I think we're fine here. I can just keep healing. Ooh, they still got away with killing my Sejuani. Silence the Samira again. I think I'm out. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother chasing. I'm way too low. Oh. Jeez. Swain's still going, but unfortunately, he doesn't have any mana. I got greedy there. We're 300 gold off from our Dawncore, by the way. Ooh, the Q right after the shield went down. Nice, good work. He's still going. This poor Yuumi. That's a dead Swain at this rate. Unless... I'm almost there. I have my ultimate. She doesn't have any movement speed, right? I don't even need to use my ultimate there. She doesn't do enough damage right now. I'm gonna pop this. Get an Ocean Drake. I would love the healing from Ocean Drake. We also have our Dawncore gold now, which I'm very happy about, because now we get to show off how big of a healing shield power we get.
You deserve this benediction.
It's not going to show on our total stats here, but I'll be able to just show you guys once it gives us our bonus heal and shield power. So we're already getting 3% heal and shield power for each 100% base mana regen. It's showing 10.5 bonus. I wasn't even looking at the Zoe who died right there. Very unfortunate. I can get a credit there. So it's going to show... Oh, it actually does calculate it in total. Oh, that's good. So we're at 16% heal and shield power.
Those who don't listen have no intuition.
If you want to focus on heal and shield power primarily, you can build Dawncore first and then do like Redemption or Mikhail second. If you don't want the chain healing, if you're going to be focusing on healing your whole team. If you're going to be focusing on healing one person at a time or using your ultimate strictly, that's fine as well. But I feel like Moonstone is a broken item right now for Soraka with all the chain healing, because a single target heal is great, but if you can take that and amplify it with its 40 to 40% healing, I think it's really an item that you shouldn't pass up on. Depends on also where you're going to be positioning in the fights as well against the enemy team. I'm very confident in my positioning, but if you want to play it safer, I would say go for like Dawncore and Redemption as your first 2 items, and then maybe Moonstone third. But if you feel like you can get into the thick of the fight, if you have a lot of frontline champions, like how we do on our team, definitely get Moonstone first. Now let's work on our Redemption, which I want to get the Fairy Charm so I can get the Forbidden Idol. Oh, almost grabbed him there.
How could my family know what was best for me when
Are we going to throw an ultimate? We don't have any vision on the side there. He's gone. She.
How much longer until I transcend?
Let's just push this out a little bit since we have Baron. We do have our ultimate, which I'm watching right now.
Train on my own so no one can see me.
I don't want to not be present because I don't have Redemption. And I would give a lot of healing shield through my W. I threw that on a really weird E just now. Oh my god. Barely to save Zoe there. She's a little reckless. Give more healing to Zoe to get her back up. I don't want to get killed by the tower here. Ooh, barely saving ASOL with a heal here. Nice. We kept our team alive pretty well there, and you see how close these fights can be, even with diving, how the damage is a little like, there's a lot of damage in these fights. But if you play it right, and I feel like there's a little bit more skill expression in playing a healer now, because of how much damage is out in the field. So if you are going to play Soraka, be careful of what items you're building so that you don't go out there with the expectation of being able to just full heal just with like 2 Ws, because there's going to be so much more damage coming out to your teammates that you probably have to be more present, landing more Qs and landing more Es in order to mitigate those casts and mitigate the damage that your team's receiving. Because like the AP items, for example, they now have 120 AP on some items. They fixed some of them so that some are now back down to like 90 to 100. But like Shadow Flame now crits, has crit damage on spells, magic and true damage spells, below 35% HP targets. And I think that's ridiculous, but that's what they're going to do to help make the assassins or other mages do a lot more damage. We went 1, 2, and 16 for this match. Let's take a look at our healing. Ally healing. 23,112 damage. I actually had a 40-minute game a couple days ago. I think it was, I had 68,000 healing, which I only typically average 30,000 healing, which I find is also quite ridiculous to have that much healing. But I think it was based on like the fact that there was just so much fighting in that 40-minute game that I was just constantly spamming W, Q, W, Q, W, Q, W. But I never have seen, and especially with how much damage and how much I had to heal, and these fights are continuing and going on and on. And you can see how Riven was surviving. Survivability is also pretty much up there with based on the lifesteal because she had Ravenous Hydra. There's a lot that there's going to be that we're going to see either a very high octane like kill burst fights in these matches for the next season, or we're going to see lots of back and forth sustain based on the character self-sustaining, or the enchanters are going to be having lots of good heal and shield power with the Moonstone Dawncore items, or tankiness is going to be very much up there with all the support items helping as well. I'm excited for season 2024. I don't know if you guys are thinking that my thoughts are going everywhere, but there's just a lot to process so far and unpack. And I'm hoping that you guys are excited for the next season because I am. Let's take a look at the other runes as our runes as well. We did 1100 in shielding. We healed ourselves for 866 with second wind. A revitalized bonus heal of 2,244. And once again, we were using, let me look at the items again. Moonstone was our first item. They went down from 40 to 30 ability power. And we also have Dawncore at 40 ability power, 20 ability haste. So those are our two items. And we also had Dreammaker, which helped us with mitigating damage and also helping with dealing damage to the enemies. And I think that this is a great setup for Soraka, especially if you're running an airy build. If you're running Guardian, I would say go Dawncore into Redemption, depending on how you're going to play it out. I'm going to do a lot of experimentation, and I think I'm going to personally prioritize Moonstone, but I think the rest of this week I'm going to provide more Soraka videos on different build experimentations. I am in PBE and quick play, which means that I'm going to show you guys here as well. I don't have any other mode available right now. I think because I have to get my level up further. I'm level 30. No, I'm level 30, so why can't I play the other modes? I think maybe they're not available. I don't know how PBE works. But I'll just be able to quick play and just somewhat put up a build. And I think I'll try and get other builds experimented with. So like we'll do a Shirelia's run, we'll do a Redemption first run, we'll do a Locket run. I think I saw a Locket in there, right? Let me take a look at collection and items. Locket. Yeah, there's Locket here. Okay. What does this say? Innovating Locket. Is that a tank item? That is a new tank item. Restore me. Oh, it's like Abyssal Mask. Okay. That looks cool. Yeah, so we'll work on different builds. I hope you guys enjoyed, though. If you like this video, feel free to drop a like. Comment if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or recommendations, or anything that you want to see for the future videos, the PBE videos that I'm going to be posting. Subscribe if you want to see more support content. I'll be doing a lot more Soraka this week. And feel free to just follow me on twitch.tv/Nizan_ for League of Legends, Final Fantasy XIV, and other games of the like. I've been also doing some Risk of Rain lately. Risk of Rain 2, because I've been having a binge on that. So come check me out whenever you guys get a chance. And I'll see you for the next video or stream. Adios.